someone that just got injured, their home is truly a place of therapy and solace. Our goal was to reinvent handicap accessible housing for wounded warriors and their families.
I love that there are all these grab bars. We had to ask for grab bars.
His bathroom's a little bit different.
Oh man, look at that. A spot for your chair. A spot for your legs.
We're at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, in a neighborhood called Woodlawn Village. Before we came here in 2003 and started redeveloping housing, you should have seen what the housing looked like. I mean, some military bases had trailers that families were living in. Right at about 2 years ago, we're walking the house with a spouse and a service member, and you couldn't get into the family room without them pointing out, well, you should have done this different, you should have done that. Even the color of the carpet. We have a lot of people with PTSD and TBI, and this is a busy carpet. Please don't do that. It's painful. It's painful because, you know, it hits you like, we missed the mark. We missed the mark. So it caused us to say, wait a second, instead of trying to make incremental changes, let's just throw the plans out the window and literally start from scratch. Let's start talking to wounded warriors. Let's start talking to their spouses. Let's start talking to their caregivers, doctors, and everybody to really understand what their true needs are.
This here is absolutely spectacular.
Right now, it's up way too high. He can't reach it. He couldn't do anything even if he wanted to.
We did our own research and we realized, well, we can only go so far, so let's bring in some folks that really do this for a living and can focus on the end user. So as you look up and down this hallway where the living space is, so we signed up IDEO, who's a world-renowned design firm, and they were able to hone in for several months and talk to all these people that we had only talked to a handful of.
So he can pull right in.
Pull right in. And they pulled out lots of ideas and gave us a framework as to the way that we could build the design around. Right, and so here, it slides right out. The innovative design here will improve the quality of life, not just for that wounded warrior, but for the spouse and for the kids.
If you guys would have had this years ago, you don't even know. It's a struggle every day. We all put on a brave face, but it's not easy. To give us just a little bit of a life back. It's what we need. If you guys would have had this 3 years ago, we would probably stay active duty.
Another thing that inspired us was not only the impacts of what we're doing here today for our service members, but thinking about the rest of the world and an aging population in the United States. I think this model here could apply in a much larger scale beyond just active duty service members and veterans. So what we're trying to do is raise awareness for everybody. Why is this your favorite room?
Because you want to know where he does his physical therapy right now? In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. We're not stopping here. We've got a number of other sites on this military installation. We plan to build about 20 more over the next several years. And similar to the whole thought process, we're going to take lessons learned from the families living in the ones today, the brand new ones, and I guarantee you the design of the home 3 and 4 will be different. So if you had this teapot on half of the stove, I could have my hand here and it's not going to burn me. So if someone that doesn't realize if something's hot because of their injury, this helps hopefully help avoid burns, and that works for children too.
Right.
So, you know, one of my big goals is to have our competitors taking our ideas. There's no profit motive in this. It's literally, we're just sharing them. We hope that people take these ideas and apply them elsewhere. So we have a family living in a new home right across the street, and you know, the soldier is a double amputee. He just got blown up 5 months ago. He's got 5 kids, and you know, seeing them in that house and having them say, you know, thank you, and that's all you need.
I guess it's not about the medical part. It's about making that soldier feel at home again. And that's exactly what it is. That's what's important.